Hello guys, it's RagingRaptor here, and today I want to welcome you to another tips and tricks video about the LT mission number 10, the Ghost. But before we start, I want to say something personal, like first of all, do you want to see more videos like this? Or even want to see map guides for different missions, like these lighting missions, which are really map dependent. And then I have to say thank you very much that the other tips and tricks video was so successful. In 2 to 3 days, 400 views. This is amazing. I didn't even promote it in the forums or things like this. Thank you very much for this. Yeah, I think that's it. So we start right into the video. And basically, I have already selected a tank which I managed to do the LT10 mission. The first 2 times I managed to do this mission once, no, even twice, with the T-37, with the Tier 6 American scout tank. I did it once on Sacred Valley and once on Prokhorovka. And as I said, if you want to see on which where I meant on, for example, Sacred Valley, write it in the comments and I will make a video about this. But now we will just focus on this thing. The biggest problem about this mission is, basically, normally you're an active scout. But with this mission you need to be passive, and passive as hell. Because you need to spot enemy vehicles and enable your allies to cause at least 3000 HP of damage to vehicles spotted by you. Remain unspotted at the moment when the damage is caused. And as secondary, survive the battle. So yeah, what's the big deal? You need to do 3000 spotting damage, normally no problem, when you're active scout. Where you're on Prokhorovka do like 9600 damage, spotted of course. But the problem is, then you are spotted of course by the enemies. Then you say, okay, I will take low tier scouts, like a tier 6 one. Problem is, on tier 6 there are not enough HP most of the time. Or as a tier 6 scout you don't see enough HP. So the best suited tanks are Tier 8 scouts which get in Tier 9 battles. Huge amount of fuel range, really good camouflage. What can you say? And Tier 9 tanks sometimes don't have high fuel range either. I choose for this mission the room with not a full camo crew but close to, so it is close to have 100% as you can see. It's not that good, but I got these 2 things. This is the equipment which I think is for this mission the best. Coded optics for driving around to get into position to spot something which is going for you. And because you need to be passive scout, you need to stand, binocular and camouflage net. With this you have an actual fuel range of 500 meters, which means you have 445 meters of fuel range plus 55 meters of camo breaking. And this destroys close to every camouflage of enemy tanks. And the camo net, of course, you need to stand still. So I would say I took the RagingRaptor because it is smaller than the M41 Walker Bulldog. You still have the chance to get in Tier 9 battles. And I was lucky. I was really lucky. And I think I don't want to leave you longer here. And we will jump now into the gameplay on the map Westfield. So here we are on the Westfield map on the lower base side. Before I want to start with the replay, I also want to ask, do you want to see an RU 251 review? If so, write it in the comments. But yeah, as you can see, our team was both teams were slightly balanced. The amount of Tier 8 tanks was the same. The amount of scouts was not the same, but yeah. The first thing I do is I'm going up here. And why this is important? Because I thought there is the biggest chance to catch camping mediums off guard. And we even saw there are 2 mediums in a platoon, and those have already close to 3000 HP together. So yeah, what we do, we are driving close to the red line because when an enemy scout is coming, that we won't get spotted so hard. And what happens? I called it. The Type 64 is coming for us. Luckily for us, he didn't spot us. Only when we shot him, he spotted us. Or not? No, he didn't even spot us. Excuse me, that was another thing where they spotted me. So what are we going to do? You see on the tempomat that I'm really trying to drive as slow as possible. And here we are. We already can shoot them. Or spot them. 360 meters, I can stand here on the open field and spot them without a problem. And look at this. But here I got spotted, yep. But seriously, look at this. We had already so much HP. Like here, 1,400 from the AMX CDC plus 1,192 from the RU. So what we are going to do next is driving with as slow as possible into the next bush, and we'll just stop right here. I thought I was driving a little bit more forward. Yeah, here. And yes, this is it. This is the game what I did. I drove into this position and my team did the job. But I have to say, they were not that good in hitting things. Like, I was just like, come on guys, hit them already, it's annoying. But yeah, why is this side much better? Because the enemy tends to be much more camping up here than camping behind here. Of course you can also go here, but it's much more risky. So yeah, I was lucky. Why was I lucky as well? There they had also 3 scouts, and one was camping up here and one was going after here. And if both would have gone here, we would be fucked. So yeah, I was surprised to get the mission on this map. So, but yeah, I think you get the gist, so that's why I'm going to move it a little bit up. And as you can already see, they didn't spot us. And they already received so much HP of damage that I easily have already the mission. So still we just wait here till now. This was the moment where I saw that every one of them retreated and it was no more possible for me to spot them. So yeah, we take the acceleration of the RU, which was not that good, and yeah, move on. And get another kill. And now the game was close to be finished, but we showed the speed of the RU. 96 kilometers. And not really good accuracy while driving. And the game. Funnily, my gun trolled me, but the game is over. It was clean for me, but why was I lucky? Like I said already, basically, the E50 was camping up there, the CDC, the Panther, T-34-3, RU, and T-20. These are like close to the half of the enemy team was camping up there. And no one had the idea to drive against me. Because they just needed to push together and then I would be dead. But they didn't, so this was a bad thing. It looks like suicide when you drive against a scout, but it's the best option to kill him. Also unfortunate for them was, they somehow retreated sometimes and thought they were unspotted again, so they drove up again, but they were still spotted. And this thought made them to think they were not spotted, but they received a shot. But yeah, what did we got for this game? Well, we got this medal, the Patrol Duty medal. We got the LT-10 mission, the Ghost, finished. 6,620 spotting damage. And only... Excuse me, I needed to sneeze. That's why you just heard nothing. I muted my microphone. But yeah, Patrol Duty medal, 6,600 damage. And yeah, I spotted 8 targets. and 7 of them were damaged by our allies. I was really surprised to get this mission on this map, but yeah, I got it. And I hope with this little tips and tricks video, or basically that you also can get this mission on this map, I hope it helped you. And if so, tell me, write it in the comments. And yes, do you want to see more tips and tricks video? Smash the like button. Tell me what was good, what was bad, what do you want to see next? RagingRaptor 251 review, or a map guide to different missions? Like I take Prokhorovka and say what missions are good to do on this map. Of course, we will only focus on hard mission, not like, do that amount of damage and things like this. It's stupid, it's easy to get this mission done. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for the latest World of Tanks news, also on German, as well as now tips and tricks and reviews video. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and as always, good luck on the battlefield.